I think employee empowerment and productivity are intrinsically linked. It's pretty obvious to anybody who's ever worked at an organisation before that the longer an employee stays with you and the more motivated they are to do their role, the more productive they are. And we see in a lot of businesses nowadays people wanting technology and tools to make them able to do their jobs easier, to be able to make decisions easier and faster, and be able to collaborate with each other across the whole of the organisation. So I think the link is very empiric between the two. So I think with cloud and cloud computing, employees traditionally have struggled to join a lot of organisations when they're presented with tools that are twice as old as they are to be able to try and get their job done. And what I see nowadays is a lot of organisations using those tools or suppressing the visibility of those tools and using technologies like Salesforce to raise mobile applications across their estate to make it easier for the employees to do their roles. So for example, if it's something simple as being able to understand stock and inventory management across a whole of a country, being able to bring that information up into one place where somebody can make a decision on ordering future goods or what they need to ship, and doing that in a very simple way. Employees just want to do their job and they want to do it well. We all come to work passionate about what we want to do. And as employers, we've got to make it easier for people to do their jobs. Yeah, so tools like Chatter and things like Quip, which is a technology that not many Europeans understand fully yet, really allow people to collaborate in structured and unstructured ways around subjects, around inventory, around topics that they're interested in. And we've got some amazing customers, people like Pernod Ricard and Diageo within the drinks industry, who use a lot of our technology like Quip to be able to reduce the amount of meetings they need to have, collaborate much faster on ideas, and really help the business move forward much quicker than they would be able to do without those type of technologies. And do that in a way that then it's integrated into all the rest of the Salesforce technology stack that they use for execution around field service campaigns, around managing the whole sales process, the marketing process, and all the different parts of their businesses. So I think with employee engagement, if I was running a large manufacturing company, I've got to think about my workforce of the future. Who are my workforce of the future? What are their educational requirements? How do I identify them? How do I make myself an attractive employer to them? And once I've actually found them, how do I then bring them on board quickly? Because we all know that the length of time it takes to actually onboard somebody and get them to productivity is a cost on the business, but also it's a cost on the individual as well, because none of us want to come to work and be frustrated. So thinking about that and thinking about how you then manage them through their life cycle with you, all the different functions they go through as their life changes, all the different services we need to provide to them. And it's not just about the HR services, it's also about all the other services that we provide around that as well. And eventually at some point, we certainly at Salesforce, we have alumni and we have people who often leave the company and do come back to Salesforce as well, because they find it's the way we run the company here and the tools we give our employees actually makes us a pretty vibrant place to be. And certainly the things I would be looking at are things like Glassdoor ratings, my great places to work. Those kind of survey results I think are very, very important for a modern employer to really consider carefully.